Nice. What do you want to do first?
I don't know. Alright, let's try it. Let's
go.
Hey! Did you know this is our first episode of the year?
Yep.
What, are we doing Bob voice or?
Yeah, of course you are.
Oh. Yeah, but that wasn't Bob
No,
voice.
that's true. That's true.
He was like,
Alright,
hey!
start again then. Start again.
Hey, character Luke.
Hey, did you know this is our first episode of the year?
Yep.
Who are we talking to? That was awful. I've got a cough and it comes out Bob. Who are we talking to?
2024 was a great year for us. My voice had to learn how to use Unreal Engine enough to bring us all to life.
We did indeed. Go back to the fairy then. So, the part of the brain that makes people do mental shit.
Yeah. So he said, part of the brain that makes people do mental shit, like steal and decide not to vote. I see. What makes you come up with this then? I threw poop at somebody. No. It threw poop at me. Good job. Good job I was off duty, otherwise my arm would have got dirty.
Shut the fuck up, you little bastard. You can't say this on the channel.
Of course I
You're
can.
joking. Yeah, but the first episode, only you bought the form for.
He's not ready for the phone. I suppose he is, but...
Yeah.
Set it up then, come on.
Written. Turn it off. It's time to record some photos.
Hey, get rid of it.
Turn it off.
Yeah, well, you set it up.
It's messing with the video.
Oh,
I have to do the whole bit again. Oh,
no, sorry.
look at that, we did it. We've written the fucking this in here.
The mum does the monkey fairy.
The what theory?
The internal monkey fairy.
Never heard of it. Why?
I've not a monkey before. Beside you then.
Okay.
It's the part of the brain that makes people do mental shit like steal and decide not to vote.
I see. What makes you come up with this then?
It threw poop at me. Good job it was. I was off duty, otherwise my arm would have been dirty.
Wait, what got dirty and still? So,
Right, so now I'm going to do the animation side of the characters, which is the motion capture that I do. I don't have a suit, so I don't have loads of money. Am I even focusing in? Yeah. Right, so I'm going to show you how that happens. So what I do is I use this software called Rokoko Vision. You might have heard of it. It gets two camera angles, one from my webcam and one from my phone, which isn't focusing in. Then what I do is I play the audio with a slight delay back over, so that I have time to get over to where I'm standing, do the animation. So let's do it. Let's go. And then, using the power of AI, it tracks my motion and then makes it into a Unreal Engine 5 skeleton, and then I do the Unreal 5 engine stuff. What a miserable day. So what we do now is, in the Rokoko Studio app, I have to just sort of export this file, well, not just this particular file, but like every file for every character in the show. I think the only editing I actually do in this software is I turn off the toe bend because we don't need it. It's not something that's necessary. Any animations I don't want to do or can't do, I could do push-ups. Maybe not this fast, but I get them off Mixamo, and then I've got my 3D model of Helldiver Bob there, or Dave, or Dom, whichever one it needs to be. Now within Unreal Engine itself, if I right click on this guy here, and I can retarget the animation, and I can click on the ones I want. So I want first skit Dom. That's the name of this one. And then I just choose my skeleton. So if I search Dom in here, that's Dom remapped to the Unreal Engine 5 mannequin. If I do that, it lines them up side by side. That's the animation skeleton, that's the Dom skeleton, and then I can just export animations. And I want this to go to characters, Dom, Rokoko Dom, Amins, episode 4, retargeted. Nice and easy peasy. And then now, with each one of these, I have to obviously load it up. It looks quite nice. It's lagging a little bit for no reason. Edit with FK control rig. Bake to control rig. So that's loaded. So if I just come out of here now, at the main level, there he is. He's over here. So now what I do, close this down, is I press this little plus here and I add a additive, and then I literally go through the animation, and every time a limb clips through his stomach or whatever, I fix it. So in this bit here, where his hand clips right into his chest, if I just find the frame where it's at the deepest, which is that one, just click on this part of the skeleton here, go into rotation mode. We're on object rotation, not world rotation, because then you can get some weird little physical looking glitches. Now just move this out of here. I'll maybe twist it slightly just to make it look a bit more natural, and then just add a keyframe. And then now I just go back here slightly. It will not clip into his chest, and then I just do that every time it happens. Just wanted to show this off. The world, as the characters change it, I just leave things. So like, you know, you've still got the chair, the couch that he buys, the telly he got for Christmas, the Christmas bomb, and the camera equipment that's just left on the floor, the Christmas gun. Obviously he hasn't got the Christmas hat on it anymore. And the camera that Dom waves around. Just little Easter eggs. I like to think so anyway. So once I've put the characters in the scene with their specific animations, I then just match the cameras up with what I want. So if I start this from the beginning, and I get, with a bit of luck, everything will line up. Obviously he's not going to be stood here like a tit all the time, but there you go. And then I just put the cameras where I want the cameras to be, when I want the cameras to be, and I line everything up. Also, if anybody can help me with Bob's cape, driving me through the wall, I just have to have it stiff on his back. So now that the hard part's over, I do the easy bit, which is I put everything in Vegas, frames, sounds, sound effects, whatever I need, logo. So I'll tell you a couple of layers. So this one here is the audio, the voice work. The one below that is the music that you hear in the background, which is copyright free. Yeah, the one that is duplicated over and over again at the bottom is recorded gameplay sound of background noise on the Super Destroyer. So it's exactly the same as being on the Super Destroyer, so it brings back that, hopefully brings that familiar feeling to Super Earth fans. And then that's my logo at the top there. This is going to change. It's changed. Well, it's just been. I've just changed it, but I am going to come up with like a proper intro like you see in sitcoms. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Yeah, and then once all the sounds put in, so I'll just quickly put internal monkey. Put that there, and then everything just lines up because I've rendered it out so that the sound's where I left the sound in Unreal Engine 5. So yeah. And that's the episode, pretty much complete. And I rendered this out in 4K and uploaded it to YouTube pretty much straight away.